Hey guys, if you're catching this today on a Thursday, I will be streaming. I stream every day at the same time, 10 to 6 Eastern. Catch me up on Twitch there. This is going to be a pretty good video. Follow me on Discord, whatever. Enjoy. So as you guys may or may not know, I've made quite a lot of gold buying and selling skins in the past. When the game first came out, I was really into the skin boxes that you get from being a founder, getting the founders packages. I used to buy those skins for cheap, and because we were in an inflationary period with the game, as more and more gold was pumped into the market, especially with bots later on, the value of these, maybe not the value of these items increased, but the cost of them did. The rate at which I would be able to sell these skins increased, and I went from buying some of these skins for maybe 5, 10K, and later on, maybe a week or two later, I was able to sell them for 60K. Same thing with pet selection chests, and different items. So there's definitely money to be made in skins. They are a bit of a long-term investment, so you will have to be careful with inflation. Now, a big one that we can look at is the Omen skin boxes. Now, if you don't know, today is the 7th, and I believe that the Omen skins will be finished selling on the 14th. This update is going to have a new character coming out, a new class coming out, and that new class is going to need, some people are going to want these Omen skins for that class, right? So if we take a look here, I'll review this list here. We're going to be looking at Omen skins, and Omen skins will be removed in 7 days. Originally the question is, why not just buy now? We know that it's going to be leaving the market in 2 weeks. Well, the reason why you don't buy Omen skins or skins or items in general that you're looking to invest right away as soon as you know that information is because it's still on a downwards trend, right? You don't want to be caught buying near the top as it's on a downwards trend, right? And now we've been checking the market for the last 7 days. We've been looking at it since we've gotten that information. And my advice is always, well, you want to buy at the beginning of the upwards trend, and then you're going to want to sell after you've made a reasonable amount of profit, or if you're a really long-term investor, wait until maybe a few months down the road when you can make money from it. So just to show you guys what it looks like in the store, we're going to open up the shop here. And we do that obviously by hitting F4. We go to the skins, and yeah, so these skin sets, they sell for crystals, and if you look at that, they come in all different kinds of colors. And if we go to the marketplace, we can search up Omens. We'll find some skins here, and we can go to the very end. Now, these are the items and the skin sets that you want to buy. Again, you want to buy these, one, because they're leaving the market and they're going to increase in value due to that. They might not increase in value right away, but over time they will increase in value. And two, you want to be able to have these Omen skin selection chests and skin sets for when maybe Destroyer comes out, when Lance Master comes out. People that create these classes want to have these skins, right? So the thing that you have to be worried most about when investing long term is looking at whether the market is inflationary or deflationary. Right now, currently, due to the removal of the rapport bots and just due to the amount of honing that's been going on due to all of these events, which is a huge gold sink when a lot of gold is being sunk in the economy, when gold is being pulled from the economy, it becomes deflationary, which increases the value of gold, right? And when gold is very valuable, prices are lower. So that's why if you invest today and you're in a deflationary market, maybe in a few weeks, even though the value of those skins is up, the gold prices are down because gold has become incredibly valuable. So that's something you got to be careful of with these long-term investments. Now, I have this written down here. I was talking to Strivery. He's a Redfish ganger. He's in the chat. He was saying that these skins, they'll rotate sometimes once per year. Sometimes it takes longer. So the longer you wait, the lesser that the skin will be on the market. Obviously the skin is going to be pulled. The demand is going to pull the supply from the market, and the less supply there is, the more valuable this item becomes. That's the basic idea of investing in these skins. But some people want to use the skin rather than flip it, and they will pay big bucks for artificially rarefied skins. and it happened with the swimsuit skins from what he saw in Korea. Now, one of these skins that he talks about, the Striver talks about, is that the blue female Omen skins were something to look out for. People will want to buy that specifically to cosplay as Albershad or Belshazzar once her helmet starts dropping in a year or two from the raid. It's a really long hold, but again, you could look forward to that if you were, you just want to invest long term. So again, we didn't talk about this for a while on the stream because it was still on a downwards trend. If you're gonna buy, you should buy now because it is on that upswing. Give it a few weeks. Try to get you that 60 to 100% profit, or again, if you're a longer term investor, you could even hold on to these for a long time. Personally, I like to constantly be flipping, so I'll take these 60% or 100% wins with gold with investments because I like compounding my gold. Right, buy an item, sell it a few days later, make my 50%, make my 100%, and then move on to the next thing. I don't really get too caught up in holding for a long time just due to that compound interest on flips, especially with like the craziness that's happening with tier 2 items with the new update, and also I just like being able to have gold for things like fusion materials and things like that, things of that nature. So again, so be careful of deflation, decreasing the value of your item. Deflation's a bitch. So we'll know that inflation is happening when the value of crystals, you can get more gold with crystals. That's a great indicator for inflation and deflation. So use that as kind of as a marker for noticing when inflation starts occurring. And then when inflation starts occurring, you can more safely invest. And again, new content will be coming in the next couple months, like Voltan. On hard mode, you'll get maybe 3,500 gold a week. There's going to be an influx, and there's going to be gold getting pumped into the market, so that'll be great. Again, don't be greedy. Get rid of it if you see the 50%, 100 or 50 to 100% increase. That's kind of the advice that I would give. And be careful you're still not holding when the next Omen skin rotation comes around. And I would just like to say, my red flesh fish investment rating, it's going to be, it's a 6 out of 10. I would rate this investment a 6 out of 10. There's a few other things that we're going to be talking on stream There's going to be a few other things that we're going to be talking about on stream that I think are better investments. I'd give them a higher score, especially with the craziness in this market. Not a lot of people are paying attention to a lot of things. So I would not... I wouldn't put this at the very top of the list, but it's still a great investment. And especially if you catch on now, you could even see 500% returns in the next couple of weeks. But again, there are things that can, it's a risk, right? With deflation, it's a risk. It's all these things on the market. Investments are always a risk. But again, you can do pretty well with these Omen skins. So get your toes wet and try out investing in Lost Ark. We're here at on Twitch with the Redfish gang. We're always doing lots of flips and we're trying out different methods. And most of the time we win. So do this at your own risk, and good luck to you.